Hello, guys. Welcome to the Nanaya Yabua podcast. Welcome, Miss McLeod.
Hi, hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for
So,
having me.
you are very welcome, my dear. You're very welcome. How do you prefer to be called? Miss McLeod or Marlayah?
Since we're friends, you can call me Marlayah.
Malay. Since I am honored. But your stage name is Miss McLeod.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, all right. So, guys, I I I I wanted to really do all the background, introduce you 18 years old. You have a fifth album. You are
Mm-hmm.
on stage as Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz in Ottawa,
Mm-hmm.
and I have watched your stage performances, and it's like, oh my goodness, some reggae vibes and moves. I don't even know where to start and where to stop. Not only that, you also performed on international stages. You've been on the Apollo Theater.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, girl, you're only 18 years old.
It was such a fun experience. I love New York. I love New York. Feels like my second home.
Girl, you're still Canadian. Chill. My Miss McLeod, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, tell us a little bit more about who you are, where you were born, and what you do.
Okay. So hello everybody. My name is Miss McLeod, and I'm an 18-year-old singer, songwriter, music producer, artist. I love music. I want to pursue it as my career. I used to, I used to work and everything, but I left my job to solely focus on music. I love producing, all of my albums and all of my songs. I play a variety of instruments. I play piano and guitar and bass and ukulele. So I love being surrounded by music. Any opportunity I I get to be able to surround myself by music, I'm there. I love performing and being on stage. Like, I love sharing my original music because I want to bring something new for people to
Mm-hmm.
feel and for people to dance to as well, right? So whenever I
Mm-hmm.
get that opportunity, I'm gonna take it, right? So I just, in general, I love music, and I love sharing my music with everyone.
Thank you so much. I could just feel the energy coming out. It's like, give her a stage, give her a mic, get a band behind her.
Hmm.
That's it. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. So, how long? You're only 18. How long did you start doing music?
So I had my first, I guess you could say, well, from what I can remember, I've always been singing. I've always loved music. My parents used to take me to parties, not parties, concerts.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember we saw the Black Eyed Peas whenever I was like super young. I think I was around 4 or 5, and we
Yes.
were in like the mosh pit. I don't know why they brought a stroller to the mosh pit, but we were in like the mosh pit, like the very, very front where the gates were.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like my first, I guess, kind of memory. And I just remember feeling so moved. It's just
Mm-hmm.
that certain energy that just transfers into your body whenever you hear the music, right? Whether it's like a certain
Yes.
bass line or like a catchy hook or like a
Mm-hmm.
guitar riff or something on the piano or the chords, like it's just whatever it is. I just felt it, it kind of touched my soul. So
Mm-hmm.
ever since then, I loved singing. And whenever I was 7, I remember my parents love music. Like my mom loves musicals and everything. And my school was doing Annie.
Mm-hmm.
One of the musicals was Annie. And my
Yes.
mom said, Marlayah, come on, like you have to audition if you want to be able to perform. Like, you need to audition and put in the work. And I was 7. I was like, I don't want to do this. Being like a low, mean, bratty 7-year-old, right? But I ended up auditioning with with the song that my mom helped me with.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, my first performance that I can remember was whenever I was 7. and I sang Maybe in front of the whole school in elementary school. And that video is actually still on YouTube. I think it's one of my first videos or something. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, that really, I felt so much encouragement from everyone
Mm-hmm.
around me. So it really kept me going.
Wow, that is great. That is great. I find it very inspiring for people who find their sense of, purpose so
Mhm.
early in life.
Mhm.
And sometimes for some of us still past my age before we
Mhm.
kind of find what we want to do, but to
Yeah.
each their own. So
Mhm.
I'm really, really proud of you, and also your
Thank you.
parents helping you, you know
Yeah.
going through. So you said
Oh,
you're
thank you.
Jamaican roots.
Yes. So my dad is Jamaican and my mom is Canadian, and I still have like a few family members still in Jamaica and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But with COVID, it really hit the family hard.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's all good. Yeah.
Okay, so now I know where the reggae flavor is coming from.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. My dad, like, I was actually named after Bob Marley. So
I
my first name, Mar, and then
Yes.
Leia. So some people call me Marley and everything. I remember my grandparents or some of my like friends would call me Marley.
Okay. I
Hmm.
thought it was a Marley kind of done a different way. Okay.
Yeah.
I That's nice. That's nice.
No,
So you
thank you.
you you had a song that you did with a reggae flavor. It's what song was this? Oh
Feeling
Jesus.
good.
Feeling good. Yes, 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 yes.
Mhm.
Because it's an original jazzy soul music, and
Mhm.
then you what inspired that?
Okay, so this happened, I think, around last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I was having a performance, and they asked me. They said, "Oh, Marlayah, like since you have some Jamaican roots, why don't you tie some of that in into the performance?" So I was thinking, okay, but they're like, "We still want you to do feeling good." So then I got a bit confused, and I was thinking, well, how am I gonna do this with the band? Like maybe if I transpose my own thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I went into Logic, and I used the original Feeling Good track, and then at the second verse, or no, at the first verse, I started putting like some reggae flavors into it,
Mm-hmm.
and I sent over that reference track to the band, and they started practicing it, and they sent back the version, and I was like, I feel like it'd be better if we just went in person instead of emailing. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, we went in person. It was amazing. It was amazing. They did their thing, and performing it for the first time, it felt so
Yes.
good. Like
Yes.
that's what feeling good felt like to me. I felt good. I wanted to move and everything. Because the original Feeling Good version, it's very slow.
Yes.
But
Yes.
whenever you have this, you want to dance. Everyone wants to
Yes.
dance, right?
Yes.
So you're bringing a bit of that reggae Jamaican culture into like
Yes.
some pop
Yes.
culture.
And let's give a kudos or shout out to your band. I saw the band behind you, and
Hmm.
I think they got you like crazy.
Yes.
I could
Mhm.
just feel the pride in them when they're looking at you in the front performing, and it's like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, no, I want to thank them. I want to thank Joanne because he was one of the people that really helped me with the band and everything as well. So he did an amazing job, getting everybody to be on the same page. Really
Mhm.
good.
So you found the band in Ottawa.
So
Oh,
this was actually through a program, an artist program, called Honey Jam, and
okay.
yeah, so we all had like a final showcase, and yeah, we had the option to perform with the band, and I love performing with a band rather than a track. So yeah, so they ended up setting up the band, and the band played for all of the other artists for the showcase, and yeah, I got the opportunity to play with them.
Okay.
So
And
this was in Toronto.
oh, it was in Toronto. Oh,
Yes.
geez. I'm not missing the next Toronto showcase. For me personally, anybody who is able to perform with a band is the true architect of music.
Oh,
Is a
I
true
love.
architect of music. So kudos to
Mm-hmm.
you.
Oh, thank you. No, I much rather prefer performing with a band rather than instrumental track. It's so
Mm-hmm.
much more. It's more of the energy. Music has such a strong energy
Energy.
that I feel like a lot of people don't realize. Especially like if you listen to a certain genre of music where it's always talking about violence or like a certain subject, you're gonna end up feeling closer and thinking that you can relate to that subject, right? So that's why
Mm-hmm.
I love performing with a band because you feel more of a ties to not just the instruments but the
But
people
the
that are playing
people,
the instruments
yeah,
as well.
yeah. You feed off each other's energy.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. So now, so it's like before we see, for instance, you have your fifth self-produced album, Sugarcane, out, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So what was the process, the creativity process like for you?
So for that one, oh my goodness. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because
Oh, now
that
I'm interested.
nah,
Teenagers.
it's
Now
just
I
the
am
teenage
interested.
stuff. Like, oh my gosh, no,
No,
it's
listen, for us that grew up in a different generation who
yeah.
don't know what you guys are doing these days, it is just a little, just give us a little sneak peek into that life.
Okay. So oh my gosh, it's kind of embarrassing. I ended up having I ended up liking this person,
Or you had a
and
crush on this person.
yeah, I had a crush on him, and the name is actually named after him. So uh, his Instagram handle was
Mm-hmm.
Khane, and I was like, sugar cane. Oh, that is so. It was a little cuckoo of me.
Oh,
But
no,
most
no,
of the
no, no, no,
songs,
no. Sugar cane is sweet. So,
yes, it's sweet, and a lot of the songs on there, they were
and
like
it's natural.
yeah, yeah, and like a lot of the songs on there, they were expressing how much, like not how much I liked it, but mainly what I felt. There's one
Mm-hmm.
of the songs where I was like a bit upset and everything, and it was about that person. So a few of the songs were made for him, and then some of the other songs were made for other people. Sometimes you go through phases and you have crushes on different people. So I like to say that most of it was for him, but some of the other songs, were for other people. So it was, but the album, it took, like some of the songs were from, like, I think whenever I finally finalized the album, it took around like a year.
A year.
Because some of the songs were from a little earlier, and then
Mm-hmm.
the other ones were a little more recent. So you can kind of see, it's kind of cool because you can kind of see the development of like my
Mm-hmm.
musical style as you
Yeah.
listen to more of the album and everything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But a lot of it, yeah, all of it was just recorded in my room on my computer on Logic Pro, and some of the songs were inspired by a few of the other artists that I really like. So
Yeah.
my song More was inspired by the song Waiting for Love. I can't remember who it's by, but it's off of the Men in Black album. And the song goes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for love, anticipating your. So there's
It
like
it sounds like a song from my generation.
it most definitely is. I love the old school generation. Like I love the
Hey,
music.
we're not old school.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. But I'm not a big fan of the modern music. I feel like it's just all kind of copy paste electronic. The other stuff you really feel it
Yeah.
and everything. So yeah, so one of the trumpet parts or the brass section was
Mm-hmm.
inspired by what they did with the music production in that. And then Better Luck, that was inspired a bit by Erica Badu, as well as one of
Mm.
A Tribe Called Quest songs.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
um I really liked the flow that they had in one of the Tribe Called Quest songs. I can't remember exactly which one because they have so many songs with random names.
Yes. Yeah.
But I really liked the flow that they had at the chorus. So I was like, okay, I want to do that. And then I liked Erykah Badu's lyricism. And I wanted to kind of copy that vibe a bit, keeping it a bit like, you know, like an R&B, a little bit of like a soulful, like indie song, right? So I got some inspiration from her as well.
Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me tell you, if you give me a song I cannot sing, forget that.
No,
I I I
anybody
I
can
I,
sing.
I will sing in the shower for only me and nobody else.
What about in the car at least?
With nobody else. With nobody else. With
Oh,
nobody else.
once you start
Yeah.
singing for other people, though, it gets super fun.
We'll see. We'll see. That is beautiful. That is great.
Thank
So
you.
with all this musical, you've mentioned a tribe called Quest, Erykah Badu, all these
Mm-hmm.
soulful R&B indie musicians. It's like if in the future or if at any point in time
Mm-hmm.
you you are to perform with
Mm-hmm.
somebody or be
Mm-hmm.
an opening act,
Yeah.
if who do you have in mind?
Bruno Mars, Silk Sonic. I've been waiting for this question. I love. Oh my gosh, no. Either them, Belle de DeVoe.
Uh-huh.
I love Belle Biv DeVoe. It really, it like that's my general question, like my general answer. But there's just so many artists that I love so many different like genres and everything too, where it just depends. But if I want a good upbeat fun night, Silk Sonic.
Silk
Mm-hmm.
Sonic. Okay. Well, that was unexpected for me,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was unexpected. But I can see the energy,
Mm-hmm.
the energy, and
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you guys will vibe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, with all this that you're doing and whatnot, I know nothing ever comes easy. You'll have some challenges and
Mm-hmm.
and triumphs and all
Mm-hmm.
those things.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the challenges you've no, before we get to the challenges in the music industry,
Mm-hmm.
are you still in school?
So I graduated high school last year, and then I
Oh,
did a 1 year performing arts program, and then I
mm-hmm.
just graduated that. So I have my graduation June 20th.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Just a lot of stuff, a lot of side things that are happening.
No, well done. I'm really proud of you.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you
Be-
so much.
the reason why I asked that question was I was wondering how you combined music with what
Mm-hmm.
and education and your academics, but
Mm.
it's making sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I would really love for you to talk about that a little bit. If there is a young person younger than you, similar of your age, or somebody
Mm-hmm.
thinking of going through that path that you walk in right now,
Mm-hmm.
what is the
Mm-hmm.
best, supportive, advice you can give?
I would say don't be scared of what other people think. Really, whenever you really have to stay in your own lane. And it's hard because me, I'm always thinking about what other people think. And then but at the end of the day, I don't really care about their negative opinion because it's something I love so much. I cherish my music more than their opinion. And I feel like whenever you love something so much, you wouldn't really care about what other people think if they have bad thoughts about it and everything. You only focus on the positive thoughts unless it's constructive criticism and they want to see you succeed
Mm-hmm.
and they're saying good things to help you out. But one thing that I would definitely suggest is use your peers. You have so many people that you can inspire, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't mean use them like, take advantage of their kindness and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and say, oh, listen to this, and then never talk to them again.
Yeah.
No, really, really, you want to help them. Use your music as a power to help them,
Mm-hmm.
right? You don't know if some of your music, some of the songs that you make and everything that you thought were for just yourself, you don't know if that can help a bunch of other people as well. And I didn't know that either until like recently. A few of my friends like would message me at like 12 a.m. and be like, Marlayah, I was listening to Let the Water Run, and it really healed my soul. And
Wow.
I'm thinking, I hate that song, but I can't believe that you think that, because like, yeah, I realize music is subjective too.
It is.
Art is subjective.
Art is subjective. Now you.
People, yeah, people are gonna say their opinion, whether it's good, whether it's bad, but you have to remember, you're the one who made it. You're the one that had the vision. You can take that vision, you can do so much with
Mm-hmm.
it,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you can help so many people with it too.
That is true. That is true.
Mhm.
So this music that you talked about, "Let the Water Run," um,
Mhm.
can you give us a wee bit about it?
For sure.
Drop a
So,
few notes.
yeah. Okay. So here, maybe I might be able to. No, no. I was gonna say I might be able to take my phone over to like the piano and everything, and start playing a bit of it.
Oh,
Um, but
that would
yeah,
be
it's
nice.
yeah. Okay, I'll do that right now. While I
Sure.
don't mind me, I'm gonna go
That's
plug my
okay.
piano again. And I I really went through a phase of liking bossa nova music,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved the chords, and I loved how calming it made me feel. Um, so I wanted a song that you could listen to and just really relate to whenever you're going through a difficult time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so a bit of it. This is the intro. I'm gonna see if I can remember it because it's been a while. Let the water run through the night. Let the trees sway by, and let the moon light up the sky. When you gaze, think of me and smile as I think of your lips on mine, while the water runs through the night. How I think of you in the middle of June. That's just a little snippet of it. I'm gonna turn my piano off. But yeah, so the process for that, I loved the chords that I chose on the piano, and yeah, I decided to record it into my computer. I was about to call my computer my piano. I was like, no, that's not the word. And yeah, I added some drums and then like a bossa nova like
Yeah.
drum over it, and yeah, that's how the song just magically happened.
No, I love the lyrics. I love
Thank
the
you.
lyrics to it. Thank you. That
Thank
was
you.
beautiful. That was
Thank you.
I, man. When are you having a show in Toronto or close by?
Oh, I'd love to have a show in Toronto. I'm gonna definitely try and figure it out, because I would love to love to have a show in Toronto. I'll find a nice venue, and I'll see if I have any people in Toronto that would love to come.
Well, you have one here.
Yay! I'm trying not to scream now. I was gonna say, yay!
Yeah. That was so beautiful. That was so beautiful, Malia. That was so great. Guys, you're watching us on the Nana Yayabua podcast, and I am with Miss McLeod. That is a stage name, but I'm privileged
It's
to
my
call
friend.
to call her Marlayah. She is a wonderful artist. And what I didn't even acknowledge in the beginning is that we met, or no, you came to my attention at the fourth annual George Floyd.
Yes.
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
listened to you, and I was also I listened to you do your anthem, and then you also speak to Jean Augustine, and
Yes.
it's like, who is this young person?
Oh, such a privilege to be surrounded by so.
Yes,
I keep saying this, but honestly, like I truly mean it. It's such a privilege to be surrounded by such amazing and smart people too.
yes,
Did
yes,
so much, and it's the fact that it's still the meeting is still happening every year.
yes.
That's just it's just amazing because it shows people that we're not gonna forget.
We're not going to forget, and people really do care. And
Mm-hmm.
just like you said, everybody has, you know, the power to bring in some positivity, make some
Mm-hmm.
changes, and you are
Mm-hmm.
using your music and your
Mm-hmm.
passion, to do that. So, and
Mm-hmm.
you finding yourself, I don't know, girl, I'm so jealous. Listen, when I turned 18, I just
Mm-hmm.
finished high school,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought, oh my goodness, I was going to conquer the world. How? I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't figured anything out yet. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still trying to figure it out.
It's okay. Me too. To be honest,
You
it's I
have a
feel
long way.
oh I feel so like honestly though I feel so it's so weird not having a structure. Like I feel so lost. To be honest, like I feel sometimes I'm like thinking like how am I gonna when am I gonna move out? When am I gonna move out and be able to actually live off of what I want to do rather than just do it on the side, you know?
I will tell you this. So far as your parents are supportive
Mhm.
of this journey,
Mhm.
enjoy the process. Grow
Okay.
in wisdom, grow
Mhm.
in strength,
Mhm.
grow in your musical career and journey. And that success you're talking about will
Mhm.
come.
Okay.
Don't be in a rush to go live on your own. Paying bills is not sweet.
Oh, bills are so expensive now
It is so expensive nowadays.
too.
Be
Mhm.
happy to be in the bosom of your family and grow.
Mhm.
When the time comes, nobody's going to tell you. The right
Mhm.
time will come, and then you ease into that next phase of your life.
Yeah. Oh
Don't
my
be in a
goodness.
rush. If I
Yeah.
knew at 18 years old that when as an adult, I would be paying bills,
Mm.
if I could reverse engineer my age, I'll go back to this for somebody to do
Yeah.
that. Don't be in a rush to get old.
Okay.
Enjoy this 18 years old.
Mhm.
Enjoy when you're 19 years old and your
Mhm.
parents are still there for you.
Mhm.
Enjoy your creative process and keep being bright. Keep
Okay.
conquering.
Okay.
The best thing you have is that your parents are there for you on
Yeah.
each and every step you take.
Mhm. Oh, thank you.
So
Thank you for that. Thank you. I needed that. I really needed that. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
this was not an advice session.
Yeah. It turned into one though.
It turned into one. I felt like a mama speaking now. It's like, oh, okay, Nana, calm
Yeah.
down. Give
Oh,
Miss
thank
McLeod a
you.
break.
No, honestly, I appreciate that though, because it's true.
Oh,
It
jeez.
Yeah, with
Mm.
everything that's happening now with the world and the economy, it's hard.
It is. It is. It
Hmm.
is. It will balance out, and then you'll find, your space.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about this next phase that you've gotten into. May 31st to June 9th, you are
Hmm.
on stage as Dorothy
Yes.
on The Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Talk to me about it.
So yeah. Oh, I I just want to say I'm having such a good time. I love everybody that I'm with. There's not
Mm-hmm.
one person that is like a weak link. Everybody can sing, everybody can dance, everybody can act. The set
Yeah.
is beautiful, the costumes are beautiful, the makeup, the hair, like it's just it's perfect. In my
Mm-hmm.
eyes, I view it as perfect. And
Yeah.
I like to view everything as a learning experience. And I remember, oh, you have the
Mm-hmm.
same glasses.
Oh,
Yeah. but but I remember whenever I
yes.
was first about to audition, I wasn't thinking of auditioning. I was thinking of, well, one, am I gonna have the time for it?
Mm-hmm.
Two, am I gonna get in? Because whenever you look
Yes.
at Dorothy, like, I mean, I don't she's like the stereotypical, like, like white little girl and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you have sometimes people don't sometimes people really focus on keeping it one
White.
way
Yeah.
and not changing it, right? So I was really kind of doubting myself that I was gonna get in. I was thinking, well, they're not gonna have me. They're not gonna,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I thought it was because of the way that I looked, and I still went in and I still gave it my all, but I wasn't thinking I was gonna commit to it because I didn't think anything of it. And whenever they called to say that I got the part, I got in, but specifically got Dorothy, I was honestly, I started crying. I started crying because I was like, oh my gosh, this means more than I feel
Mm-hmm.
like any other person will kind of understand. Because one, I got the dream role that I always wanted to, but two, you have Black representation in a role that isn't
Mm-hmm.
about race,
Mm-hmm.
right? You have other
Mm-hmm.
musicals like Hairspray where you have Black
Yeah.
representation, but it's the story is based on race. This
Mm-hmm.
has nothing to do
To
with it,
do. Yes.
and you still have Black representation, which I
Mm-hmm.
think it's absolutely amazing that they were able to look past that. They were able to look, past my skin color and past what my
Mm-hmm.
hair looked at, everything, and actually look at the talent that was there and the dedication that was there, and the
Mm-hmm.
potential. So, and everybody that I've worked with has just been so amazing. The music director is so open and honest, and everybody
Mm-hmm.
there has just helped me grow. And I'm so happy that we're able to perform it now for so many people, hundreds, almost, I think almost thousands of people to see until June 9th. So I'm really happy that I get to work with the Tin Man and the Lion and the Scarecrow, NTM, and
Mm-hmm.
the Good Witch and the Bad Witch. They're all so supportive and so sweet. And I want to I, I'm getting a bit emotional, but I want to specifically thank the director for, I guess, making me realize that it is possible to actually do what I want to do with how I am.
Oh, that is great. That is great. But aside from that, you know what? I'm going to summarize it so that
Mhm.
whoever that is listening, whether you're an adult or a young person coming, to
Mhm.
number one, never doubt yourself. Number two, take the chance. Whether you get it or not, it's an
Yeah.
experience. Yes.
Yeah.
And as you said, it is possible.
Mhm.
Even in the word impossible is possible. So it,
Yes.
it, it is possible.
Mhm.
And also not to put a stumbling block ahead of you
Yeah.
before getting there.
Yes.
Because if you had not made that attempt, had
Mhm.
not tried,
Mhm.
It's not anybody sidelining you, it is you sidelining yourself. So the
Mhm.
defeat already would have come from your mind,
Yeah.
and then you wouldn't succeed.
Mhm.
So I think the general take out from this, for me as much as for everybody, is go ahead, give it a try. If you get a no, try another day. If you
Yeah.
you never know, if you get a yes, it is a different door that
Mhm.
has opened for you.
Yeah.
So thank you
And
for trying.
yeah, well, no, honestly, and as I said, like one small decision can change your whole life path.
It can change your whole life path, but also other people's lives.
Yes.
Look at the case of Denzel Washington.
Mhm.
And what is the name of this guy that passed on? Black Panther. The guy that
Oh,
did Black Panther.
oh, Malcolm X? No.
No, 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 no. The guy that did Black Panther.
Oh, the movie Black
The
Panther?
movie, yes.
Oh,
Chadwick
Chadwick.
Boseman.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought you meant the actual group. I was like,
No. So, so Denzel Washington's life, the decisions he made in his life, him
mhm.
being an actor, him deciding to pay for other people's school fees as
Mhm.
actors, that decision that he made an impact on Chadwick Boseman. For
Mhm.
Chadwick Boseman to become the man that he became, to
Yeah.
act in Black Panther, which became a cultural renaissance,
Mhm.
transforming many of us and actually uplifting many Black people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we look at Chadwick Boseman, but it starts from Denzel Washington. But when
Mhm.
Denzel Washington is also telling his story, it starts from the woman in the beauty shop, in his mother's beauty shop, that saw something in him
Mhm.
and had a positive testament into
Mhm.
him for him to. You see how all those dots. So sometimes we think we're living our lives for ourselves,
Yeah.
and it's not for us, it's for the
Mhm.
next person or
Yes.
for the next two or three people way
Mhm.
ahead of that. So if
Mhm.
with this interview, even if you don't get anything, you get that.
Yeah. And a lot of people get something out of it.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
it's very easy to inspire people.
If you say so.
I mean, I get inspired easily by people. I think
No, skepticism have not set in yet. So
I mean, you inspired me.
Miss, oh, thank you. Thank you. But it will take a lot for you to inspire me to take a mic and sing. Maybe I can sing here and there, but well, we'll
You can
see
definitely
about that.
sing. I know once you try it, you can definitely.
That is wonderful. Miss McLeod, it's been such a pleasure having you on the Nanaya Ayabua podcast.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm so honored to be able to share my story with everybody listening and share my story with you as well. It was so great talking with you.
Thank you. Thank you. So if we're looking for your music, where can we find it?
All streaming platforms. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Amazon Music, Yandex, YouTube Music, and that's Miss McLeod. So MISSMCLEOD. You can also check out my most recent music video that I dropped. It's called No Drama, and I got some of my friends to be part of it and everything. So I was, I had the privilege to choreograph it and edit the video and put my artistic vision into it and everything. So it's a little something, a little homage to the old school hip hop and everything. The good vibes.
The good
We don't
vibes.
want no drama.
Who was giving you drama?
Sometimes it's the high school. It's the high school drama.
I want to know which guy was giving you drama.
It's the high school drama. That's why we have to make a song. So it's like once you're about to get drama, you can play this anytime. Somebody's giving you drama, start playing the no drama. I don't want no drama.
Bravo.
Hey.
Okay. I want no drama too. I want no drama too.
Yeah.
It's been such a pleasure. It's been
Thank
such a
you.
pleasure. You know
Thank
what I
you.
forgot to ask? Does Sugar Cane knows that he has the music?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Never again. No, I'm kidding. No, because honestly, I hope that he got inspired out of this.
Well, you're a beautiful young woman with a lots and lots of potential, lots
Thank
of
you.
positive energy.
Thank
Don't
you.
let that go. Live in that. Live in your child, you know, childfulness.
Thank you.
Not being childish, but and embrace it, keep it, and grow with it.
Thank you so much.
Don't lose it.
Thank
Don't
you.
ever lose it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Life becomes tough, but still try and hold on to it.
Okay.
It will keep you going.
Okay. For sure. Thank you. Thank you so
welcome.
much.
Guys, we've come to at the end of another beautiful, beautiful conversation with the one and only Miss McLeod. Now, in 2-3 years from now, and she's blown over, you will know the reason why. And
I'll be back in 2 or 3 years.
And I will be personally waiting for you.
I'll put it on my calendar.
Amen to that. Amen.